From downtown San Diego, MLB Network has baseball from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Number 59, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Carpenter. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And the throw in gets away from him.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Carpenter at second with 2 down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Batting fifth.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Cordero will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Home half of the first coming up from Petco Park. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down the third baseline. The 2-1 home is laid off on for ball number 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And that's in there, base hit.
Batting second, the center fielder, Franchi Cordero.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Padres nothing. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he drives a liner to right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Jack Flaherty. Pushed to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Hunter Renfroe waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Striding into the box, Will Myers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hopped up. Carpenter is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the pitcher, Francisco.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Behind 0-2 now. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in, Colton Wong, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Colton Wong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Up next for the Cardinals.
You can tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Wong stands at second with no outs. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The tag, and he's out at the plate.
Next for the Cardinals, the shortstop.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Now in the box, number 9. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. And it's 1-2. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 59.
Now at the plate, number 59. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 23.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 0-1 pitch on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Fowler.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he rips it on the ground to second. One there. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Franchy Cordero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Third baseman, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Cordero aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. Two and 2. Sent on the ground out to second. to second for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And it's fouled away. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail things here 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
22, Jack Flaherty.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Popped up. Hosmer over to his right. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
After it is Myers. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
Now
hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
First pitch on its way. Oh, he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Matt Strahm takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 55.
Paul DeYoung will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Strahm offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Ozuna is off at first with 2 away. Grounded down the third baseline. Machado is there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Middle of the night downtown. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Will Myers. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
2-0 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Padres go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Yadier Molina. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Tatis is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in, number 9. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Greg Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Franchi.
Ready for another shot now, Franchi Cordero. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hops this one up. And no one will track it down. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full, and this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One left for San Diego. They trail here 4-0. Back here at Petco Park, 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Adam Warren is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Padres, number 17, Adam.
Number 19 is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. This one's down to third. Taken in by Machado, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Warren, the former Yankee, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Digging in, Colton Wong. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe going back at the track, onto the party porch, and gone. A solo shot here for Colton Wong as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Jose Castillo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting,
standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
Now
he's
batting,
looking locked in.
Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. Line towards center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. The Cardinals lead it 6-0. Giovanni Gallegos gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen to
for
take
St.
over
Louis.
on the mound and start
Number
the home
65,
7th.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Leading off the inning, Manny Machado, and they'll need him to get something going here. No balls and 1 strike.
Manny Machado.
The 0-1 on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And they start him out away with a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
He froze him on the fastball there. Eric Hosmer becomes out number
right
2
fielder,
this inning.
Hunter.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close.
Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So problems out there in right field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Myers.
Stepping in, Will Myers. It was a walk in his last trip. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Renfroe stands at second with 2 gone. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They still find themselves down 6-0. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cordero moves over and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Stepping in, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Wolf.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Tyler O'Neill will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for St. Louis, number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
John Brebbia.
Leading off the inning, number 9, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second
Big fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Number 22 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hot shot toward third. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
The center fielder, number 33.
Ready for another chance? Franchy Cordero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Manny Machado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 67.
Jairo Munoz will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe over to his right. He's got it one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right. A dive, but it's off his glove. The relay, and he's safe.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Paul Goldschmidt will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is into right field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 8-0. Brett Cecil, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout. Not good there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Will.
Stepping up to the plate, Will Myers. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's a .333 hitter. Bader coasts under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher.
Stepping up now, Francisco Mejia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter.
Wong is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-1 is the final tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Jack Flaherty earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.